Look at this legend. This is Carl Pilkington's monkey. This is from Monkey News. Hello, what's that crack? What's that story with you? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a lovely story to tell you guys later. But first of all, let's get to Ricky Gervais Show, Season 2, Episode 2. Let's go.
Carl, I know you're fascinated by the concept of the doppelganger, of seeing someone who looks exactly like you. Jake has emailed in. He says, Carl, if you could spend a day with an exact replica of you, okay, so somehow they've cloned you, Carl, and you've got him for one day, what would you do with this? What would you make him do? What conversation would you have with him? What would you do? Is there anything you could, how would you utilise him for one day?
Well, they'd both say, I'm not bothered, and that'd be the end of conversation.
What would do me head?
That's so true.
Does he think the same way, look the same way?
Exactly the same.
Yeah. How would I know which one I was?
What do you mean?
Because
It's you. You know it's you. Actually, you guys let me know what you guys would do if it's you. Let me know, please. Actually, when you guys comment, you guys come up with the craziest stuff. It was yesterday, no, the day before, I asked you who would play Carl in a movie. Someone said, was Adam Sandler. I'm like, what? That's perfect. Adam Sandler was good. Did someone say Owen Wilson? I think Adam Sandler was probably the best one. And is it Michael Pegg? Not Michael Pegg. That English actor. That was in Shaun of the Dead. Is that Michael Pegg? Something Pegg. Chatting shite. Let's go.
you'd be you.
That's amazing.
No.
How would I know which
That's
one I was?
incredible.
No, because-
that is the most stupid thing ever said by a human being. Can we get the Guinness Book of Records on this? Has anyone anywhere in the world said anything more stupid than how would I know which one was me?
But think about it. This other person's going, all right, thanks for meeting up and that. And they go, hang on a minute. No, you came to me. And then Suzanne would come home and she wouldn't know the difference. And then suddenly you'd start doubting yourself. And you go, should I be leaving? Or...
No!
So how do I know if I am that real one, if he knows what I know?
Because it's you.
But you know who you are because you're experiencing
But he'd
it.
be saying that because he'd say, yeah, it is a bit weird,
But
isn't it?
you know
Owen,
the
that,
truth, you idiot.
because
How
you
would I
wouldn't-
know which one I was?
So anyway,
But bear in mind,
What would you
pass,
do?
You could pass him off as yourself.
What would you do? Would you play tricks? Would you,
You could be in two places at once.
would you do stings? Would you do scams?
no, because it would only end up getting me into trouble, won't it? Because people won't believe that there's another one like me. Otherwise, everyone would be saying
True.
that when they get caught robbing. They go, oh, it wasn't me, it was me doppelganger. It can only... I wouldn't want it, to be honest. It's a bit of a headache, isn't it? Because he could be going mental, causing all sorts of trouble, and you're going, well, you pack it in. And he's going, what? What are you on about?
Pack it in.
But then that wouldn't happen, would it? Because he's being me, so he'd be sat wherever I am anyway. Because he'd want to do what I want to do. So pointless. But I
Pointless.
still want it.
It's unbelievable.
That was a conversation with himself.
That was amazing.
That was like experiencing what it would be like if there was two Carls.
Yeah,
he was having a discussion with himself.
We could have left in that time and come back, and he'd be arguing still.
Legend.
What does this mean? Does this mean though that I could just sit at home and not do anything and just send me out on
Yes.
House.
and any when he's seen something happen, I'm seeing it.
No.
We're separate people.
You're separate people.
But then he's not a doppelganger then,
Well,
is he?
you're identical twins then. You found out identical twins and he's got exactly the same input as you. I mean, it's not a real...
I think he's thinking just because they look alike, they're probably going to act the exact same. Just because you look alike don't mean you can act the exact same. He's thinking they're going to be thinking the exact same stuff. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm still going to tell you the story. Wait for it. Funny thing happened today. It's not funny, but it's very interesting. You guys know I like giving you all these little tips. Not tips about life, but life interesting facts. Not facts. I'm trying shite. Sorry.
question, is it? It's just a little... Again...
But I said to you the other week about twins and that, how I wouldn't like to have a twin. It's alright when you're a kid, but unless you're a Siamese twin, even they don't even look alike, do they? They're just stuck together. You don't go, oh, don't they look like each other? They have different haircuts. They don't carry that thing on, do they? Like normal twins do. Like normal twins, the mums say have the same haircut, wear the same shirt. Siamese twins never look the same. They just got their arse stuck together.
Good ass stuck together.
Dialogue in his own head. It's unbelievable.
Bro. Got their ass stuck together.
Okay, Carl. This is a
Legend.
logical conundrum. To a certain extent, there's a little bit of lateral thinking because, but there is only one right answer.
Okay.
Now, The pressure here isn't to get this right. The pressure is when I've told you the answer to then understand it. Because when I've explained this to people, I've laid out for them, they still can't quite get the concept. Okay, so there's 2 doors, Carl.
Yeah.
One leads to heaven, one leads to hell. Okay, they're identical. You can't tell them apart. Okay, 50-50.
Right.
Obviously, you want to go to heaven, I assume. Right, there's 2 guards, identical guards, guarding each door. Okay?
Right.
The one guarding hell always tells a lie. The one guarding heaven always tells the truth. You have to ask one question to find out which is which, and then go through the door you want. What question do you ask?
I've only got one.
Yeah.
And what? One to both?
No, one to either of them. You don't know which one's which, though. So what question do you ask?
Why can't I ask, like, both of them one?
Because it's
Because
not the rules.
are
It's the
you
rules.
can only ask one.
Fair enough.
There aren't actually 2 doors labelled heaven and hell, Carl. This is a leap of imagination here.
And I've definitely got to answer. I've got to ask them a question. I can't just sort of have a feel of the door, see if there's any heat or anything.
I feel it. I didn't-
They're identical. You stand a few yards away. You cannot tell from the outside of these doors which is which. What question do you ask?
Through the keyhole. or
L.
There's no
Get anywhere
keyhole.
near them.
Kyo.
anything.
Let's imagine there's a small rope that prevents you from getting anywhere near, rather like outside a nightclub.
So they stood there.
Yeah.
They both look the same. They're both smiling,
Yeah.
but one of them's not really smiling. Really, he's trying to make me make a mistake, isn't he?
Well, he's just going to lie when you ask him a question, if you ask him.
So what's the point in asking a question? Do I know one of them's going to lie?
Yeah.
But would they be neighbours like this? Would they be that
Neighbours.
close?
Neighbours.
Why?
I mean, we're not sure if these 2 guys get on.
Because it's a logical... Well, I'll tell you the answer.
No, I want to see if he can get it. He's almost there.
Is he? Well.
No, he's not almost.
You guys try. Just, okay, don't cheat. Don't cheat. Answer it now. And then, obviously, you guys get to watch it. But please don't cheat. Try and guess the answer. Please, please, please. Thank you. Answer now. Don't cheat. And like this video right now if you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. Please, please don't like it. This is the way I live my life. If you don't like something I do, please don't like it. Please, please, please. Don't force it. If you like it, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? I post at least 3 videos a day. A day. A day. A day. Actually, while I'm here, thanks to my Patreons. Thank you so much for my Patreon. Thanks to Laura. I got a nice note here. Thanks to Laura. Thanks to Thomas. Thanks to Retrimus Framework. That's a very unique name. Thanks to Snippet Snap. That's a lovely name. Thank you, Dandelion. Thank you, Marek. Marek, lovely guys. Always chatting in the comments in the Patreon. And thank you, Matt Davidson. It was my first Patreon. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Patreon, there's some videos up there that I haven't been on YouTube yet, and videos tend to go up there earlier most of the time. So yeah, if you want to support me, it's mainly just to support me, really. I'm not gonna lie, it's just to support me, just to keep doing what I'm doing. Let's get back to the video. Thank you.
Was there? What am I thinking?
So-
No, hang on. Right. So you go up and you
Yeah.
go. You
Right,
go,
hang on. Well, look, let's imagine that. Let's imagine Ricky and I are those 2 guys. Okay, right?
But we have to... well, me and Steve will decide which doors we're guarding, okay?
Look at Steve Merchant.
Fine.
How tall he is.
Look away, Carl.
Look away.
Okay,
Right,
then.
so we've decided. Okay, one of us is guarding hell and one of us is guarding heaven. Which question are you going to ask and who are you going to ask it to?
right. I'll just say to you, Steve. I'll go.
Who's telling the truth?
Got some post for God here.
That's not a question. That's a statement.
Right,
Got
you've
some
got some
post for
posts for
God.
God here.
Well, that's not a question.
Yeah, but maybe the question's coming. You got some posts for God here, yeah.
Postman Pat. Postman
And it
Carl.
needs to be signed.
It's not a question. Still not a question.
No, let
So
him finish.
is God in? Because I need him to sign for this.
He's God in.
post. Is he in?
Well, I can answer that as well if you want.
He's God in.
Go on.
He's in. He's behind my door. Do you want to answer it?
Well,
Yes.
do you,
he's
want,
in.
do you want to get him? Just
Well, no, you've only got one question.
So you're asking Steve, is God in? What's the answer?
Yes.
Ask me. Yes.
look, lads. I'm just trying to do a job here. What am I going to do with this?
I look,
Well,
lads.
give it to me and I'll give it to God because he's behind my door. Steve?
Yeah, give it to me and I'll take it into God because he's behind my door.
You're an
This is
idiot.
good.
Let me tell you the answer. I'm guarding hell, by the way. I'm the devil. Steve's God, okay? So you asked me what Steve would say if you asked him what door he was guarding, and I'm going to lie. I know he'd say heaven, because he'd tell the truth, but I'm lying, so he'd say hell. So the question is, if I was to ask the other one what door he was guarding, what would he say? And whatever the person answers is the door they're guarding.
Steve, what door are you looking after?
Well,
Heaven.
yeah.
Why should I believe you?
Because you don't know. No, that doesn't work. Because you
What
asked me the
door
same,
will he
and I say
say?
heaven as well.
Right, so who do I believe? This is where you use your gut feeling, though, isn't it? This is what life's...
Your gut feeling.
As opposed to the pure logic that Ricky's just used.
I just think because there's a lot of questions in life where you don't know the answer and you go,
Interesting.
do you know what? I don't like the look of him. So,
They're identical.
yeah, but there's still
Don't like
identical
the look of him.
twins. You always get a little snidey one.
That's 91. Oh, God.
Oh,
Diary. Oh, yeah. Just before we start the diary, I have to tell you guys this. See, again, this is not your usual normal reaction channel. I like to conversate with you guys. Apart from when reacting, I like to share my life stories with you guys, because literally you guys are literally like my... I think we're becoming friends at this stage. We're becoming friends. We're becoming close. Because let's be honest, every single day you guys call me at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. There's a video out there. We chat every time. So literally something funny happened today. Because on TikTok I've been blowing up on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. So lately I've been literally growing up. So literally I'm getting loads of subscribers on TikTok. I'm on about 28,000, something like that. So I'm getting more followers that are not used to seeing me. And then there was a comment in one of the videos I posted. This geezer goes, why is this black? He didn't even say black guy. He goes, why is this black in the video? I should just be enjoying just the video. And I'm not going to lie to you. At first when I read that, I was like, fuck, that got to me. For like, it's literally for like, it's not even a second, but like 5 seconds. Like, oh. Like I felt like, wow. But then I remembered not to let just one person's comment get to me. Because that's what life is about. Most people just tend to let that get to them, and that's it. And it was tough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Again, it was so tough. But then I just remembered all the good comments I get from you guys. I get probably like at least 20 to 25 comments each video from you guys telling me how much you enjoy this, how happy you are. And I'm not gonna let one person ruin not recording and not enjoy. Get the fuck out here. What are you on about? Get out of here. So literally I just slapped you aside. So literally just that. You guys might need that in your life. You never know. If one person say you're not good enough for something, don't let that, don't let that be it. Literally, just don't let one person's comment define you. You're different. You're better than that. Okay? I know it's tough. It's so tough. But then that's gonna make you stronger the more you just keep doing what you love doing. Again, we are reacting to Ricky Gervais show, Carl Pilkington, Steven Merchant. But I like to, slap it around, tell you guys how my life is. Because I'm that kind of person. I'm very open, literally. What you guys think you know about me online is pretty much what you think. Well, it's pretty much me. Apart from that, I like football. I'm going football training later. What else? I play football on Saturdays. If you want to stalk me, I'm that famous. I'm very famous. Yeah, I sign autographs every time. Yeah, my mom. I've signed autographs to my mom, my dad, my brother, my sisters. I'm very famous. I'm big deal. I'm a massive big deal. Again, tell me, how was your day today? You guys told me yesterday. Someone said, someone in Oregon? Was it Oregon? Or somewhere in America saying it was raining. The weather's been messed up in the UK lately. It was absolutely lashing today in Birmingham. I don't know what's going on. It was sunny 2 days ago. Now it's rain. I don't know what's going on. Don't know. But yeah, tell me please, you guys, tell me how was your day? It's getting weird now, isn't it? Let me just get back to this. Sorry. I know most of you guys probably left now. But the real people that do care still here. Probably not. I would have left myself, to be fair. I understand.
That's the jingle there for Carl's diary. Here we are. Spoke to Ricky and his friend Glyn about art. I just don't get it. Ricky had some odd pictures on his walls. I don't have any pictures up in my flat because of the mirror.
Ooh, speaking of art.
But I can't say I'm
Wait a second. I have art. Woo. 1 second. Look at this legend. Look at this legend. This is Carl Pilkington's monkey. This is from Monkey News. Let me know. Do you guys want the poster back on the wall? It's kind of making it weird. I'm not going to lie to you guys because I'm very open. Literally, I feel like I'm too open to you guys. I'll tell you guys everything. I didn't want to put this here because it just makes it look weird. But you guys let me know. Should I put this back here I'm gonna live here. 1 second. This is my fall down. 1 second. Actually, I'll live there for a second. And you guys tell me. Let me know. Let me know if you guys think it should be there. At least we know, even though there's no more monkey news, there's a lovely monkey right there. Yeah? Let's get back to this.
Bothered. The mirrored wall, we should just explain what that is. When you moved into your flat, there was an enormous mirror on one wall, was that right?
We just got this flat, and you know, it's not a big flat, so I think the people who had it before us, he was a gay fella, right, which was a bit like, oh, so you've been doing that mirror and that.
It's not relevant. Why?
No, just, you know.
What? What has he been doing with the mirror?
Well,
What's he
just
been
a
doing?
bit-
Why-
No, it's just because they're quite sort of experimental in it, aren't they? And
I don't know. What do you mean?
Well, think about it, but go on.
No, what do you want? What?
no, I don't.
Experimental in what
What do
way?
you mean experimental?
I just mean, you know, they'd be doing stuff.
What?
Whatever they do.
Chemistry,
What?
they have a chemistry set out, they were doing experiments. What?
No, just doing what.
Singing "I Am What I Am" and just checking out their.
No, each day. I'm just saying, like, they're doing what they're doing,
What are they doing?
which
Carl, you're
is
not
annoying as
homophobic,
well.
are you?
Because,
You're not.
no, I'm not.
What are
well,
they doing?
this is why.
Why are you worried about what a
What?
little gay
What?
fella was doing in your flat before you got it in front of a mirror?
I wasn't worried about it.
Why
I
are
mean,
you thinking about what he's doing? Why are you fantasising what a little gay fella was doing in front of your mirror? In your...
I'm not
This is
bothered.
good.
I'm just telling you why it was a bit odd.
I
but
love
yeah,
it. I love
right?
life, man.
But forget the history.
But you've got a mirror in there now, haven't you?
No, because what I did was I was going to take it down, and I thought, oh, it's a bit dangerous. This, you know, it could crack and.
Because it's the
fall on
size
me.
of the whole wall, isn't
It
it?
took up a whole wall,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like when he's moving about everywhere, he's got a good view of it and that. But
Good view.
he's got this full
Good
wall
view of
mirror,
what?
and I thought I can't take that down.
It's got a good view.
And I thought, what can I do? So I've just put wallpaper on it,
Brilliant.
and it looks all right. You wouldn't know, what have you? But it means that I can't put any pictures up. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Nailing.
He has
it.
a
What
monkey
don't
as
you
well.
understand about art? What about art don't you understand? The concept, specifics.
No,
So-
that's like when we were in London having a shop around at Christmas, and there was that picture of fruit for 700 quid. It's like, well, just get some fruit. You know what I mean? You can get some real fruit for
Piss
3 quid.
take.
Yeah.
I understand that, but don't invent cameras then, one or the other. Do you know what I mean? That's what annoys me. Someone invents something, and then they go, we've got to invent something else. Like the abstract thing. Why has someone gone, oh, I can't have paintings anymore because...
What is it, a Dali? Going, melting clocks and stuff.
I mean, the first one was all right when he did the first clock, but then all the time he's just like, oh, I'll draw something and it's got a melting clock on it. I'll do a sheep, put one of them on it.
Have you
put a
seen his
little clock on
lobster
it.
telephone?
That annoys me.
I haven't seen
Why?
this.
Because I think what annoyed me more with that is when I heard about how it happened, he had some artist mate round, right?
Artist mate.
And I don't know what
Artist
happened.
mate.
They were
okay.
they were
That's a
eating.
good hell of an anecdote.
No, but they were eating. They were eating some
Yeah.
food and what have you.
Yeah.
Lobsters?
And yeah, they were eating lobster.
All right.
And
That's handy.
I don't know, the other artist, whoever it was, sort
Got a
of
phone?
started saying, "Oh, you and your clocks and all that."
You're
right?
close
Brilliant.
now.
This didn't happen.
They started arguing.
Yeah.
This
and
didn't happen.
He took some of the lobster.
Bollocks.
And it landed on
It
the
bounced
bollocks.
off his mate's head, went on the phone, and they both looked at each other like, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" And they brought out that phone as a bit of art. Things like that annoy me
Lobster phone.
because
happen.
it was them just messing
That
about,
didn't happen.
just telling you what I know.
Didn't happen.
Saw his work. Each to their own. If that's what he's doing, I'm just saying. I'm not putting my stamp of approval on it. Art should be there
Best.
to tell a story, not just to have a splash of colour. We know.
Well, Suzanne would like some art. Just like it says Suzanne's not allowed to watch telly unless it's a favourite thing. Otherwise, she's got to talk to me about stuff. There's no art. There's no point. Just wallpaper.
I'm just saying. We've got three windows we can look out of.
Right.
Right. Stop looking at the walls. Look out the window.
Stop looking at the wall. Look at the window. Legend.
My mum phoned and said that my Auntie Nora, classic
Auntie Nora.
wanted me to look on the internet to find out what the weather will be like in Spain at the end of November. I don't know where she gets her money from. 2 months ago, she was asking me dad how much it would be to get her back garden astroturfed because she's sick and tired of the grass getting out of
What does she
hand.
want to do? Start a football team?
AstroTurf.
What does she want to bang out an AstroTurf?
She likes the sort of green look, but she doesn't like the headache that comes with it. So she's just looking into getting that false grass put in there.
Brilliant.
4G.
Don't know how much it is. But
Went round to Ricky's and had some chicken curry that Ricky's girlfriend Jane had made. Ricky and Jane were going on holiday for a few days and had arranged for Glyn to come in and make sure the cat was okay while they were away. I'm sick of that cat. I was surprised that they hadn't paid for the little shit to go away with them on first class. Blimey, getting a bit vitriolic in the
Why doesn't he like
No
the fact
shit.
that I've got a cat and I love the cat? Why?
it's just everything in that house that you've got gets sort of special treatment, and it's a cat, and it
What do you mean you
annoys
get
me.
special treatment?
Sometimes
We put food down for it, and sometimes it gets on our lap and we stroke it.
You don't just stroke it.
We're
You
not sending
massage it. You massage its back. You go, "Oh, you're stressed out."
Well, no, it's good.
He's stressed
No,
out.
I'm not saying you stressed out. At no point did I say you stressed out. You said, "What the fuck are you doing for? Is it stressed out or something?" I like touching my cat.
To be honest with you, I don't like Ricky's cat.
I can't believe
Because every time I go around there, it comes straight from the ghoulies.
But it's like the lizard thing you've got. It's just sat there. You've bought it a big
Just
box,
sat there.
right, to be in.
Right,
And the
one,
last
it's a salamander, so it's an amphibian. It's
Yeah.
not a box, it's a big vivarium.
Yeah.
Big
What
box.
I'm saying
And
is,
and if you're going to criticise
Oh,
someone for
God.
just sitting there, having a round head and doing nothing with its life, people who live in glass houses,
No,
we've
but
done this
do you
one.
know what gets me though,
Galito.
right, Steve? When I was there, I was looking at it, and I thought, is it dead? Right, because he's just sat there. Like,
And it was thinking exactly the same fucking
he sat
thing.
there, not moving, right? And then on the top of the box is like a box full of crickets and stuff. That's it. It's food,
Yeah.
right? But they were more active than the thing that it was going to feed. Get rid of the lizards. Keep them in there.
Get
more
rid of the lizard.
entertaining. I don't understand it.
A few months back, a girl who was having a kid showed me one of them scans of the kid that was in her. That's science gone mad, innit? I couldn't think of anything nice to say as it looked like a frog.
Do you know
a
why
frog.
we've got to that point?
It's weird.
Why
Do you know
have we
what?
got to-
It's so true. I feel like we live in a world where people feel like they have to compliment everything. Sometimes just say it as it is. Because like if someone showed me a kid of the what's it called? It's not monogram. What's it called? I don't know what's called now. The picture you get when you scan to go see. I don't know what's it called again. It's gone on my head now. But yeah, if someone showed me that, I can't see the baby. All I can see is skeleton. I can't really see. People are like, oh, so it's bless your but no, really though, you can't see the baby. Just be like, oh, congratulations. Don't be like, oh, the baby looks beautiful, same nose, same eyes. How can you tell the baby has same eyes? You look like literally a kind of cartoon kind of character. Or, we as humans, we feel like we have to. Again, I'm that guy on the internet that's gonna say what people don't want to say. Because I can't get cancelled. I'm not big, so no one watches me apart from you guys, and we're friends. So I'm not gonna get cancelled. Or I might get cancelled. Who cares? Life's too short. Live your life. Let's get back.
see something that young? Why?
Because people can keep an eye on the progress of the baby in the womb.
Yeah, but why are they printing it out and stuff? Surely that's for a doctor to see.
Well, that's just an added bonus for people who are interested in
But
things.
that's like saying, why do you take pictures of anything?
Doctor to
No,
see.
but what I mean is, why? At what point are we going to stop? Are we going to start sort of X-raying the fella's testicles and saying, well, there it is at a really young age? Where are we going to stop?
It's just horses for courses, isn't it? Some people like to have a record of their baby.
Fellas'
They like to show their
testicles.
baby. They're excited about it.
They sit down and they show the friends the slideshow. That's
go.
the birth. Oh, that's the conception.
Well, that's the
Oh, look,
testicles.
Ron's going a bit mad there, isn't he?
But why do I need to see this? This is what I'm saying. It was an awkward situation because she was happy with it. I was like, oh, God. You know what I mean? It was an odd-looking thing. I couldn't say, oh, it looks like you, because that would be a diss.
Well, Rick, you're not the only one who's been away. I know you've been off working, but
Yeah.
I, at long last, have taken a bit of leisure time.
Go on.
And you've probably heard of the Rio de Janeiro Carnival. Only one of the
Samba,
hottest
Signori.
events in the world
Oh,
calendar.
no.
Imagine me down there.
Oh.
Like, I'd love to go Brazil. I've never been, but after seeing him when he went to Brazil, oh my God. I remember there was a scene in the Brazil documentary, in Brazil, when there was a lady at nighttime. A lady was walking around and she was like half naked. And he goes, is she in the show or is she just walking? You know, saying like she a prostitute or something like that. But the way he said it was so funny. You have to know what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched it, you wouldn't get what I'm talking about. When he did it was funny. When I'm saying it, it's not that funny. But it is funny. Trust me.
Rio, you can imagine, did not know what hit it.
Oh, God almighty. Were you like Paul the Party Animal Parker?
He would not have been able to keep up if he was with me.
God, what did you do?
Oh,
What did you get
Animal
up to?
Parker.
well, let me tell you right now. Day one, I almost drowned. Day two, I got a foot infection and spent the day in the hospital. And the rest of the time, I had diarrhea. So that was a hell of a time.
Carnival.
Sounds like a trip to Manchester or Liverpool. Sorry, I do love Liverpool and Manchester. I do love Manchester. I've been a few times. Lovely place.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I was able to watch some of the carnival on TV, and it looked brilliant. It looked amazing. I didn't actually. It was difficult to make
That's
out.
what Carl did when
he
we went
was
to
actually
Brazil.
in my room.
Exactly.
Because in an effort to save money, I wasn't staying in a hotel. I was staying with a bunch of other people in some kind of like someone's flat that they'd let out, and so I had to watch the TV like from my window, watching a neighbour's TV. And of course, when they change the channel, often during the juicy bits, I couldn't see anything. And but it looked really good. I'm bunged up at the moment just so I can get through the show. But I've just been on a 12-hour flight, and it is terrifying being on a flight when you know that any moment you could go. Because you know how the problem is sometimes the toilet's free, and sometimes you've got to queue up. And the worst bit is that sort of half an hour just before you land, when they say the toilets are out of bounds now.
You have to
I
go.
tell you, I went twice before that in quick succession. The woman sat next to the toilet. She didn't know what was going on, the noises and stuff in there. And I was really panicky.
Oh Christ!
And so of course then on the whole flight, as we're landing, I'm really petrified because I'm thinking this could. I packed a pair of underpants and jeans in my bag in the holdall. Just in case it all went. And I was really, because I hate flying anyway, and I hate landing because it's the most terrifying moment of the journey. Then it really was rumbling, and I was thinking, I've got to get out of here. Of course, you know when you're in a hurry, everything makes you angry. The little old lady in front of me who's just hobbling along off the gangplank.
Yeah.
Just really annoying.
With your bad hips and your bad
and
legs.
your Zimmer frame.
I know you've been through a war, but get out of my way.
Yeah. And just anyone who kind of even passes you, and so I managed to get there just in time, got into and it all went off. Man alive, it was
That feeling.
It was grim. But that was not anything compared with the first couple of days. Because the first day I went for a walk. Ipanema Beach is famous for just the beautiful, beautiful people that gather there. There's so many beautiful women in Rio. It made me angry. I was angry that these women were so attractive and that none of them were even looking at me. So but anyway, I'm on the beach because I was shopping and I needed a wee, right? And we went for a quick impromptu swim, and I thought, oh, wee in the sea.
Just think of him on this beach, right? With diarrhea.
Well, I'm wearing great big long shorts because I'm not going to try and compete with these.
To be fair,
boys, 'cause they
And
are-
you
To be fair, Steven's story is almost exact same as Carl's story. He's got interesting stories as well. If three of them together, you can never get bored. Having Steve, Ricky, and Carl in the room, it's the best. It's unbelievable, man. Legends.
Could I say this? The whitest man
Yeah.
I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, with
The
his shirt
whitest
off, you
man.
can see his heart like a newborn fish.
Well, this was the thing. As I went into the sea
White
to have a wee, there was a discussion about
As
this.
I went into the sea to have a wee in a litter tray.
See, there was a discussion about this because I'm very much of the opinion that you should take your trunks down. And some people, some of my friends are saying, just do it in your trunks and let the sea just wash it away.
What a hell of a carnival!
And I think I'm against that. I've always been against that in swimming pools, everything. So I
No,
think.
I'm against pissing in swimming pools.
Yeah,
Full stop.
exactly.
It doesn't matter whether you do take your trunks down or don't piss
But
in
what
the
about in
swimming
the
pool.
sea?
Yeah, well, fine. Yeah,
Fine, okay, right,
fish do it.
So anyway, I'm in the sea trying to urinate, and I kneeled because I'm obviously very tall, so it's tricky to get deep enough for the water to mask what you're up to. So I tried to kneel down in the water, right, and I got John Thomas out, but then the water swept out again and just left me on the beach. But luckily my back was to everyone, so no one saw. So I walked.
Imagine.
The funniest sight.
Imagine.
The Steve Merchant on his knees with his little John Thomas out. I don't know how big it is. I've never seen it. But I imagine it's in proportion to the rest of it. Is it?
I
No?
wish. That's all I'll say is I've been a little shortchanged. But so then I got up and I waded a bit deeper in, right? And now I was trying. I got it out, but what I didn't realise is that
Actually,
waves just off the beach.
You guys, after watching this, I should be releasing another 2 videos tonight. It's gonna be tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be on a Tuesday. Yeah, when I release this, I'm gonna release another 2 videos. Make sure you guys check that out as well, please, because I'm trying some new stuff out. And if you do check it out, let me know you're from the Ricky Gervais show reactions, please. It means a lot to me. Make sure you check it out, like as well. Let's get back. Thanks.
Are really just uncontrollable. You never know what's going to happen. So suddenly, I see this giant wave coming towards me, crashing towards me, and I got the cock out and everything. And it grabs this wave, comes over me, and lifts me up, flips me up in the water, right? And I'm floundering around. I can't see anything because, of course, I had to take my glasses off to go in the sea because I didn't want to lose them.
Oh God!
Imagine.
So I floundering around, and I'm genuinely getting scared because as I try to get into shore, the wave just pulls me back again. So I'm waving to my friends on the beach, But why
with
don't-
everything.
Well, what I don't realise is that because I'm not wearing my glasses,
Naked.
I don't realise that I've been dragged along the beach some way, and I'm not actually waving to my friends. So there's like a bunch of these beautiful women on Ipanema Beach watching a pasty white man waving with his cock out.
Oh God.
And what annoyed me was my friends were laughing, and that
Steve,
really angers
if
me.
I'd have been there, I would have burst.
But why wouldn't you have come running? Would you have come running in to help me?
Oh,
I
I,
would,
couldn't
I
have
would.
saved you with your glasses off and your knob out. If I ever save you, I want you to be
Glasses
fully
on your knob
dressed
out.
with your glasses on.
So you'd have just let me go. That would have been what you'd say to
Glasses
my
of a
parents.
knob out.
He had his knob out and his glasses off. There was no way I was
I
going
can't
to.
think
Carl.
of a funnier sight. Oh,
Oh God. And also, do you realise I like Carl for something. The fact that he's quiet when everyone is chatting. I love that. He doesn't buzz in. He doesn't disturb you. Just let you chat. Last 5 minutes, he didn't even say nothing. I like people like that. Do you know what I mean? Beautiful. Yeah, if you guys like that, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the picture. Check out all the videos coming out in the next half an hour to 4 minutes. You guys make sure you push all notifications so you do know when I do post, please. Thank you. It means a lot. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.